this is Denise with Modern Priscilla Tarot. Welcome back to my channel. I am so glad you're here. We're doing Pick a Card today. And the question, how does my friend feel about me? So let's find out. Are we looking at just some platonic friendship here? Are we looking at a wish for more than friends? Let's see. Let's see what's going on. All right, we have 3 decks spread out here today. I have the Edgar Allan Poe Tarot, I have the Zombie Tarot, and I have the Anna Kay Tarot. Each deck has a stone. This is Dalmatian Jasper. Here we have Rose Quartz. And here we have Banded Amethyst. All right, my friends. This is what I'm going to do. I am going to live shuffle, and then I will be setting out 3 piles, for which then I will invite you to select your pile. I will put timestamps in the description, so that way you can fast forward and jump to your pile easily. All right, my friend. With that being said, let's get started. Okay, here we are. We have pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. Now, what I'm going to ask you to do is calm your mind. Think of the question, how does my friend feel about me? See where your attention is drawn and select your pile. If you need extra time, please feel free to pause the video. And let's get started. Pile number 1. All right, pile 1. Let's find out what your friend is thinking. Let's see if there's anything going on that we would like to know about our friend's thoughts about us. All right. Wow. Okay. Well, your friend, I think your friend is really enjoying your friendship. I don't see anything romantic in there, so I don't think that your friend is thinking about anything other than being your friend at this point. So we're looking right now at kind of a platonic friendship. This card here is my energy card. This is Temperance. This is the strongest energy that the tarot is picking up on, and it will serve as a clarifier for each of our other cards. So, what does this mean? Temperance. This is all about balance. This is about harmony. We want balance and harmony in our friendships. Absolutely. So I think your friend is feeling that this is a really good equal friendship. And by equal, I mean that not one of you is not above the other or below the other. You know, you're both on the same page. You both are standing firm and moving forward together in your friendship. The Temperance card also talks about letting the old resentments go. This talks about not holding on to those. So this shows me that your friendship is one that will be a progressive friendship. You will not be letting old things. I mean, that's not to say that people don't get upset or there's disagreements and so on. But this card tells me that you and your friend will not let any kinds of disagreements that might pop up, get in the way. This is a card that says we're not going to hold on to resentments. Okay? Woo. So, excuse me, next we have our Hierophant. Now, our Hierophant, this is a card that's all about kind of a traditional kind of path. This talks about a little bit about spirituality and things like that. I'm wondering if you and your friend were kind of meant to be friends. I always think about that. People talk about soulmates a lot in terms of romance and things like that. But I think that is true of not just romance. I think it's true of friendships. We have different friendships that mean something in different parts of our lives. Your best friend as a child, well, maybe is your best friend now, but that's not very common. Your best friend as a young 20 something is different than the friend you're going to have at 50. That doesn't mean you can't stay friends with people, but think about it. We need different things in different parts of our lives at different times, right? So sometimes those kind of soulmate type of friends come in and out of our life. Well, what I'm saying to you is this person looks to be one of those soulmate friends, or at least has the potential to be so. I think there's kind of like an energetic link. The reason I say that is because we have our Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles is all about success. It's all about feeling like everything is working out. This is talking about, just feeling like everything around you feels good. That's the greatest thing at any point for any reason, but especially when you're with somebody that makes you feel that way. Your friendship makes this person and you have the potential to feel like that, like you're in your own small little paradise of friendship, right? All right, we've got our 10 of Pentacles coming up next. The 10 of Pentacles, this is, now even though it looks kind of scary in here, remember this is the Edgar Allan Poe themed deck. Not sure which story that might be from, but the 10 of Pentacles is not scary. It doesn't have skulls and weird scarabs in there. It actually is a very good card. It is a very, it's about financial stability, home stability. It's about friendship stability, and it's a 10. So think about it. It goes ace to 10, right? Ace is when the seed's been planted, a new beginning, and 10's where you want to go. And you got the where you want to go card. Ooh, pile one. I'm going to pull an outcome card, but so far I am seeing that your friend is very satisfied in the relationship with you. I think that the two of you are potentially cosmically connected at some level. And I just see a lot of balance. You guys are not going to allow little petty things to get in the way of your friendship. And with our Dalmatian Jasper, you're also going to be having a little bit of fun. Dalmatian Jasper's all about fun. Okay, so we're going to look at the cut card. This is the middle of the deck, and this is going to be the outcome message or an additional message that we can use as a clue to get more information. Ready? Boom. What have we got? All right, so we have our Five of Swords. So the Five of Swords is saying, keep this friendship close to you, meaning be aware. Don't just take it for granted. Don't take your friendship for granted, because that's when things start to kind of fall apart. When we just expect things, or when we don't put in the effort like we were or that we should be. This is saying, don't take this friendship for granted. This is an important friendship for you, and hopefully a very lasting one. Yeah, don't take it for granted. This is something too that it's like when you're trying to rush something. If you're feeling like you're kind of new in your friendship, and this is all great news about the awesomeness, but you're new in the friendship, you don't want to be like, annoyingly, hey, we're going to be best friends forever. Hey, you don't want to be like that. But this is telling you that you're definitely got a great friendship here that has huge potential and a lot of fun. Oh, my friend, this sounded really good. Please drop a comment. I would love to hear what you're thinking. Does this make sense with you and your friend? Let me know. And of course, if you haven't already, please make sure you hit subscribe. It means so much to me, and I never want you to miss out on a video. All right, my friend. Thank you so much for letting me read for you. Pile number 2. All right, pile 2. How does your friend feel about you? Okay. All right. So I'm thinking this is a platonic friendship. I am not seeing any love or romance feelings. So this looks to be a very platonic type of friendship. Here, this card, this is my energy card. So this is the strongest energy that the tarot is picking up on, and it will influence the meaning of the rest of our cards. So what have we got? All right, we've got a little bit of inexperience going on here. This is the primary energy. So I'm wondering if you two just recently became friends, or if you've recently just kind of gone to that deeper level of friendship, you know, which is not a bad thing at all. Remember, this is the zombie deck. So if you're looking at the imagery, it always looks kind of like, whoa, but it's because of the theme. So don't let that throw you. Anyway, this is about feeling a little bit inexperienced, perhaps. So maybe, you know, you're just not used to being somebody, you know, with helping somebody, or being best friends with somebody. Maybe you had another best friend who it didn't work out with, or they betrayed you in your confidence in some way, you know, something like that. But the real thing I'm getting from this, though, is it might be a bit of a new friendship, I think what this is saying, Ten of Swords, don't enter this friendship with carrying a bunch of old expectations, or a bunch of things that you need help with. You know, this is, you know, we don't want to trauma bond. Have you heard of that before? Trauma bonding? That's like saying, I'm going to spill all my terrible things first, all the awful things that have ever happened to me and things that made me the most upset in the whole wide world, and I'm going to dump them all on you first thing. No. Now, a best friend, that is who you can share these things with and talk through them. Yes. But do you want to just dump it all on somebody right away, especially if it's a newer friend? Absolutely not. That is not the way to keep developing a fair, balanced, progressing, evolving friendship. Do you see? So beware of trauma bonding. That's what that is saying. Just don't do that. All right. Now we have our Five of Swords. This is also talking about that this is not a competition. I'm really getting the trauma bonding stuff. It's not a one-upper, like, oh, that terrible thing happened to you. Well, guess what happened to me? Or, ooh, that sucks that happened to you, but I had it worse when XYZ happened. Do you see what I'm saying? So don't be a one-upper. That's going to definitely kill things. This seems to be a very new friendship, or if it's not a new friendship per se, it's a new level, a deepening level. But these are very strong advice for you. I'm really going with trauma bonding here. Don't be dumping all your trauma onto this person. And also don't be a one-upper. Like, yeah, you had it bad, but I had it worse. You know, it's all, you know what I mean? One of those one-uppers. All right, we've got the Ace of Hazards next. Again, this is Pentacles, and this is saying, you know, if you are being a diligent friend and you're not doing this, you're not dumping all that on somebody, then relationship is looking like it's going to lend itself to some great personal satisfaction for you. This talks about actually having to be working on a friendship to help it develop. You know, great friendships do require work. The one nice thing about a great friendship is on a lot of ways, it just seems so effortless. You know, you're just getting along, you get each other, you know, all those other things. But you do have to create a balance. You know, sometimes you need your friend more, other times your friend needs you more. So I'm not talking about that kind of balance. I'm talking about what I was saying here. You have to be careful not to just be making it all about you and all your horrible experiences, because that's going to eventually push this person away. Do you see what I'm saying? All right. So let's get an outcome card. I want to see what the cut card is, because this will be the energy of the outcome or an additional message. So let's just see what we've got. All right. This is the middle of the deck. Ready? Boom. Queen of Hazards. All right. Well, our Queen of Hazard, everybody loves the Queen of Hazards. She is, you know, usually in the traditional imagery, like the Rider-Waite and everything like that, there is a queen sitting there, and she's got all the animals around her. She's very focused on the material world, that kind of a thing, but people are drawn to her. So court cards are almost always personality types. They're often, you know, or they are often personalities, but sometimes they can be an event. But I'm going with personality on this. I think that either you or your friend is very wrapped up in the daily life. It's probably going to be you. That's what I'm saying here with the trauma bonding, wrapped up in the daily life crap that happened to you before, or that's currently happening. Are you one of those people that's always mad about something, or always has something going on that they're upset about, you know, that kind of a thing? The tarot is telling you that is not a good thing, because that's going to push your friendship away. This card being our outcome card, though, tells me that you are going to do this and do this very well. Your friendship will continue. It will persevere. Now that you have an idea of what some of the things you might, it's not like you were planning to do this, but you just got to watch yourself. And the friendship is there, and I think it will develop very well. Our queens, all queens are about nurturing. They're all about friendships and relationships, all the queens. So absolutely, I think you and your friend are in a platonic state, a platonic nature. And I do think that you have wonderful potential here to build this friendship. And you've gotten some solid advice about not doing that trauma bonding and one-upping and making it all about all the ins and outs of the day that you're upset about. Right? Does that make sense? Ooh, drop me a comment. Let me know. What do you think? Ooh, I thought this was a good one. Very informative. Let me know. I'd love to hear from you. And of course, please make sure you hit subscribe. It helps me out so much, and I never want you to miss out on a video. All right, friend. Thank you so much for letting me read for you. Pile number 3. All right. So pile 3, how is your friend feeling about you? How is your friend feeling about you? All right. Well, your friend feels like you are there for them, that you are there for them through the ups and downs of life. Whether you and your friend have already experienced some ups and downs that you might know exactly what I'm referring to, or if the potential, everybody has ups and downs. Everybody has ups and downs. So when those up and downs come, your friend feels very confident that you're the one to rely on. That is awesome. Let's see all that we've got. This card here, this serves as my energy card. So this is the strongest energy that the tarot is picking up on regarding the question. This is the Knight of Swords. This is a very good action card. This is fire, heat, passion. This is the go get 'em. This guy likes to go get 'em. He gets very excited. But he's kind of unorganized a bit. Like he doesn't really know, he doesn't have a plan. He's just like, let's wing it and let's just have some fun. Is this friend of yours somebody who's extremely fun? A lot of fun, like real spontaneous? Maybe that's why they end up needing you to kind of be there through the cycles of life. Our Wheel of Fortune definitely is saying this. The Wheel of Fortune is saying, I am here for you as it spins. As this wheel spins and different things happen. Look at them. Look at it. Some people fall off. Oh, no. They get right back on, though. Let's go. It's fun. Yay. Oh, no. Yay. So the ups and downs of life. Cards are all about symbolism. So when you see the imagery, always be thinking and see if your intuition is picking up on something. Anyway, this is talking about going through the ups and downs of life together. So this looks to be like a lasting friendship. I think at one point your person might have been physically attracted to you in some way. And again, that doesn't necessarily mean that they have to date you. Could be, but it also might be a little bit of a jealousy thing. Like, I am jealous because you are very attractive, you're very funny, very smart, you have people flocking to you, whatever. Or secondly, it would have maybe been they did have feelings at one point. But either way, the jealousy or the feelings, that has gone away. That is done. We are now focused on our friendship. That's what this card is saying. So we are focused on the friendship. Any thoughts or ideas we had that were making us jealous or feeling like, let's, take this to the next romantic level, those are gone. So let's put those away. We have our King of Cups here. This is partly what was letting me know that that's what is going on with this one. But this king is also somebody who is very much wanting to help people, wanting to keep people calm. Who needs to be calm? Somebody who's going through the ups and downs of life. Somebody who's super excited and jumps into things before maybe they shouldn't. That person needs somebody who's got a level head, who's always there for them, who's understanding. Ooh, your friend. Now, are you the one who jumps in, or are they the one? Are they the one? I would love to hear it. Drop a comment. Let me know. Anyway, so let's kind of review. We've got some excitement. We've got some things that we jump into things and then we are just always falling and going back up and starting over, that kind of thing. I think your friend feels that you are there for them, and I would hope that they are there for you as well. They might have had some romantic feelings or some feelings of jealousy about you at one point, but I do believe that that has subsided. I don't think that's an issue at all. So let's take a look. We're going to see what the outcome is. This is the middle of the deck. This is my cut card, and we are going to see what we've got going on. Ready? Boom. Ooh, okay. More changes and rebuilding, changes, rebuilding. This seems like this person has something going on, whether it's in their personal life, their work life, but feeling like they always need to be propped up, like they always need to be, your King of Cups moment. Like, it's okay, look at it this way, it's going to be all right. And then something's always changing. Your friend seems, again, super excited about stuff and wanting to jump in and do things, but again, needing that friend. Let's just get one more, because I know some of these could be pertaining to you. I'm thinking it's the friend, though. The more I'm seeing, it's the friend. Yeah. Ace of Wands. Okay. So your friend does need you. I think that they see you as a real confidant and somebody that they can count on. Help them get to the next level. You are somebody that helps them learn about themselves. Again, with all these things going, round and round on our wheel of fortune, because we're excited and we're not planning, and then we need help because we don't know what happened, and yada, yada, yada. Your help is what leads this person to bridge the gap. Look at the symbolism. Look at the symbolism. Bridge the gap and make it to the other side. You are a source of strength and support for your friend. If you're feeling like, I don't see him going around and around and around, well, then you're about to notice the pattern. The point, though, is that your friendship is very strong. You are there for each other. And while at one point there might have been a little jealousy or a little bit of a romantic interest, that I do believe has passed. And now it is a platonic friendship that has the potential to really build. Oh, pile 3. Drop a comment. Let me know. I would love to hear what you think about this. Let me know if it resonates. All right, my friend, please make sure you hit subscribe on your way out. I never want you to miss out on a video. And I want to thank you for letting me read for you.